a man barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first bionic man better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster.
Hey all, caught me sitting outside today, just giving a couple minutes relaxing. Haven't posted a video for a little while, and I apologize for that, but I had taken some time off on the bike. I went ahead and changed the plugs, wires on it. Changed it over to suppression wires, and took care of the one carburetor that was giving me a little bit of a hassle. I had the starter switch on the handlebars needed cleaned, so I took it apart and cleaned it up. Works really good now, but as soon as I hit the starter button, starter motor turned over real nice. The starter clutch in it the springs in it went bad. After sitting for so long, I mean, it is a 1982 bike, and after so many years, I mean, the springs just wore out. I did take the both side covers off the transmission at the time to get to the starter area, and also to take a peek through the clutch area to see what I'd have to do. Referred back to my manual. I mean, I was highly upset at the time at it, and thought to myself, you know what, I'll push this bike off to the side, and the finances the way they are, I'll just wait about a year and a half, and pick up another bike, and just not do anything with this for a long while until after I get back on the road with another bike that's newer and reliable. Got a little bit tired of turning wrench and not riding. I love turning wrench, I love working on the old bikes, but I prefer to ride them too. And this thing, during the summertime, I'll do nothing but turning wrench on it, seems like. If I try to ride it towards the winter time, it rides beautiful. But I'll be fixing that. I decided, I looked it up, the rebuild kit for the starter clutch is like $40 US, and I looked it up what it really needs, and all it is 3 little springs instead of the rollers. The rollers look half decent from what I can see. Might change after I tear it apart, but that's what I can see. So I'm expecting to pay a total of $6 in shipping and handling US, and it's worth it. I mean, I'm going to have a lot of time invested in it. The starter clutch is buried in on this particular model. You have to take off the exhaust, you have to take off the oil pan, you got to take off both side covers of the transmission, you got to take off the covers for your stator, for your charging system, and then you finally get into the secondary shaft where the starter clutch actually is in. You got to work through it. The easiest way to pull the engine, but I'm not going to do that with this bike. I'll go ahead and do it the hard way, like I always do with my stuff. Leave the bike in, put it on the center stand. I'm going to hoist up the front end a little bit to give me a little more room, and do it from underneath. I'm planning on I'm not going to do it as I'm working on it, but I'm planning on doing a step-by-step video, minus taking off the side covers and stuff. Take the side covers off. I mean, I will show putting them back on, But taking them off, I've already got them off. There's no sense in putting them back on and going over that. It doesn't make sense to me. But this will be a long series. It's going to be a long, drawn-out time to do this, due to my due to health reasons, and that I mean, I'm not really looking forward to get this bike on the road until probably next May, maybe, which is gives me a very long time. And if it doesn't get on the road by next May, I mean, this bike was a project bike, and I expected anywhere between 2 and 3 years to get it running and running properly. So this is not really a big disappointment. It was just a disappointment that I had it running well, then it gave loose and I'm running into problem after problem after problem. But like I said, it's a project bike. I will get it to the point where it's no longer a project bike and it'll ride well. It'll just take me time to do it, and I mean, there's no sense in getting a big rush. I've got time on my hands. But yeah, it's coming along. I mean, right now, my biggest hold up right now is I thought I have basically tools to cover everything. Well, it showed me it didn't. I don't. It takes a 30 millimeter to pull off my clutch basket, and that is one out of a couple of sockets my set didn't come with. So I have to run out and get myself a 30 millimeter socket for it, and so I can start taking it apart better. And also, I noticed I'm out of what I use, PB Blaster, to soak my fasteners before I try taking them off. That way, hopefully, I don't break any studs or anything on the exhaust and have to play with that. But it'll come. It'll come. I picked up a couple of small things just yesterday that I decided I'm going to change out and make things a little bit better. They're just small things. And I figured as time goes on, I can let you guys know a little bit more about me, about who I am, what's made me, and also this will lead me to the video, the intro that I have in front of this video. It's a little long, I know, but a few of the subscribers that I talk to, they know about who I am and everything, what I am to a degree. And one of them, Suburban Rider, inspired me to make this. And I think there might be a few more, but I think mainly 3 out of the 3 guys will actually understand that video. Yes, I stole the sound, and these guys will know what I stole the sound of if you are around my age or maybe a little older, maybe a little younger. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not going to use that intro all the time, but it'll be something I can pop up with. I am working on different intros. I'm working with different different things to add to my videos. It's a long learning process, and it'll give me something to do while the bike's down. But yeah, I'll explain more later on in other videos, so you guys will kind of understand that intro. And every time I use that intro, I'll give a little explanation more on it. I hope you guys all have a good day. I'm kind of enjoying this. This is the coolest day it's been for a week. Been dealing with the cold all week too. I was at a store, and my luck, somebody turned around and just hacked all over me. I mean, he literally sneezed and coughed, and I mean, we were less than a foot apart, and it was just all over me. And I thought, well, I didn't think nothing of myself. And a couple days later, I came down with nasty. I mean, it was a little more than a cold, but I'm just getting over it and chugging it along. But yeah, the old Phoenix it'll be worked on. You'll see it more in my videos. I'm not giving up on it. something just won't let me give it up. I don't give up on it. I don't know. Can't explain it. It is my first bike. It is my first bike project. And to be honest with you, it's not in really bad shape. It's just in old shape. And I mean, even if I have to change the motor in it down the road, for what I have into it and what it'll be worth riding wise, there's no comparisons. So it'll be worth it to me. It might not be worth it to other people who don't have the experiences that I have turning wrench, but it's just my time and a little bit of parts here and there. But yeah, hope you guys hang in with me on this. I'll be starting a new series on this bike. I'll put postponing some of the series that I have going on for a while, but I will be starting those up again after I get the bike on the road. Well, I'm gonna roll this out, and I hope you guys have a great day. This is MuzzleMike signing off.